Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. Welcome to part 22 of Mario Golf Super Rush on the Nintendo Switch. And we're getting our gold badge in this episode, if the title wasn't obvious. So this is an 18-hole course against Luigi and Donkey Kong that we'll be doing. And of course, if you've watched any of the previous Let's Play episodes, you know I'm not exactly great at this game. However, I did finish it. So yeah, Mario Golf is completely finished. It won't ever have to go on hiatus again. Like it did after the first 19 episodes. Because it's completely finished now, so I'm done with the game. Anyway, yeah, so we're getting our gold badge. We have to go onto the course, obviously. And the game will load up. And obviously now we're into this. So yeah, 18 holes. This first one is a par 4. And there's a little bit of wind. Now I don't know if restarting the thing from the beginning makes the game easier. Like if the game takes a little bit of pity on you. This was my third or fourth attempt at this. First one I can't... Like, I get to like hole 4 or 5 in this. Not in this bit obviously, but like in that first one, and I just kind of like hit it off the edge, and it was terrible. And then the second one was just very windy, so it just immediately made it go in the water there. And then I can't remember what happened on the third attempt. I think I once again got to like hole 4 or 5 and did the exact same thing. And then obviously this is the one that actually, you know, worked. Now, the other thing is that Luigi and Donkey Kong are actually quite good at putting. Which, yes, Donkey Kong got a bogey there, but we'll see as we go through. They are actually quite good at putting. And in fact, I believe at one point they actually do, well, Luigi at least overtakes me. This one is obviously very easy. I don't know why I didn't go for the special move there. Because I did the other 3 attempts and I didn't get a hole in one, but I got a birdie. I can't remember if I got a birdie in this one. I'm pretty sure I don't. But yeah, they've added this now for this one. That really annoyed me, by the way. The fact that they just all like hit you and just nick your coins. That was just constantly happening from both of them. And as you know, I am not exactly great at putting in this game, but I still got par here, so that was okay. So we're actually 2 points ahead of Luigi. You kind of obviously want to be getting par. You don't want to be getting a bogey on this. It's very, very easy to fall behind. This is why I think the game has been quite nice to me, because I got to this level and there we go. There's Luigi like hit me again. But like, every time I got to this hole and the hole afterwards, it was raining the first 3 attempts. And then I was very confused when I actually got to this one because it was sunny. And I was like, what? But yeah, the game was nice. There's just a small amount of wind. And I made sure to aim slightly to the left to avoid that tree. Because on one of them I did hit the tree. I still hit the rough. Because it bounced and it went down there. Very, very lucky that I, it didn't go all the way down to the water. But that's... I think I managed to save this. Because... Or maybe I did get a bogey, I can't remember. No, I managed to save par, which was actually quite surprising. Because I was ready to restart. That was it. I remember exactly what happened. I was like, if I fail to get par here, I'm just restarting again. But no, I managed to actually get par, and I was very happy there. By the way, if you really want to see me suck, watch the next episode. That's don't take that quote out of context. But yeah, if you really want to see me be terrible at the game, there we go. I would recommend watching the next episode, because the AI basically saves me in that one. There's a little... he's nicked my coins again. And I know you press the L button and it, you know, you can do the boost thing. I end up doing it at some point, but I don't really see the point of, you know, whatever. But yeah, in the next episode, there's a really terrible moment where basically we have to work with Wario and Waluigi, and basically on the course you have to get par. Like, one of the players has to get par to progress through the next hole. Now it's set in holes, like you'll be kicked off the course is what it says if you fail to get par in the 3 holes. It's basically in chunks of 3. Well, I'm on the 3rd hole, and it didn't go well. I tried to cut the thing, and I hit, like, it bounced. And I was, like, you see it in the footage, I literally pause. I'm getting ready to hit restart from 1st hole. And bearing in mind, this was, like, my, like, 7th attempt. Because, like, hole 2 was just ridiculous. Weirdly, right, as soon as I got through those 3 holes, first go every single hole. Don't understand, but yeah, those first 3 were not good. And it's weird because obviously those are meant to be harder. But yeah, anyway, so I'm ready to, like, restart, and I'm like, oh, I should probably, because I noticed that one of them had, like, was like, I forgot the golf term now. Well, it's a birdie, but like a double birdie. I can't remember if that's got a specific term now. There were 2 under par, and I was like, oh. You know, let's see how they do. And they got par, and I was like, oh, they're gonna save me. Basically here, you know, I don't have to restart, and that was good. I managed to get par there while we're, you know, talking about par. Now we're on hole 6. I believe one of them here gets a hole-in-one. I can't remember, like, because it's been so long since I've recorded, like, you know, the first 19 episodes. I can't remember if I ever got a hole-in-one on this one. I feel like I did, but I feel like it was, like, in an online, like, stream. Not a stream that I did, but, like, a stream with a, like, I was playing with a streamer. In a multiplayer game. And yeah, I feel like I got a hole-in-one on this course, and I've never been able to replicate it. How that didn't go in, I don't know, but it was a tap-in, so I got a bogey. The game's somewhat nice in the fact that, you know, you don't have to get par every single time. At least, but you're allowed a mistake, and I still actually got the 3 points there, presumably because I did it the fastest. I actually noticed on some of these I actually pulled the shot back because I don't want the ball to travel as far, because then it'll, because obviously as soon as it lands it rolls, and I don't want it to roll off the edge. I was actually kind of hoping that it would land on the bridge, but alas it did not. So maybe I could have hit that a little bit harder, but it didn't. And there's Donkey Kong running over the bridge, getting all the coins, doing his roll move. And then Luigi just hitting me out the way again. I was trying to go for, like, I was trying to hit it before the special move like happened, but it didn't, obviously. And again, like, look, I'm just absolutely well, actually, another bogey. For some reason, I looked up the thing and saw hole 7, and I thought I was 3 behind. No, that's not how it works. So we're getting a bit close now. We're actually catching up. Now, as you can see, they've actually moved how the lily pads work on this one. At first, you know, the lily pads just took you right over the middle, but that's not the case here now. You have to do like a long walk round over these bridges, and you have to make sure, of course, that you don't fall over. Now, I'm actually surprised I didn't fall in there, but I guess the game kind of saved me. And I think you get, like, maybe I'm just like mistaking it with the other one, like with the next episode, but like I'm pretty sure you get penalized. No, you don't get penalized if it's over a minute. It's literally, it depends. It's the full thing for this one. That's what it is. In the next one, you got a minute between each shot. It's a bit like a chess clock. And this one, it's basically based on who has the quickest time. So I got a nice on there. Fortunately, Donkey Kong was closer. That's okay, because as long as, like, Donkey Kong beats Luigi, which didn't happen there, but if Donkey Kong beats Luigi, it doesn't matter. And presumably, well, yeah, he did get a bogey. So now me and Luigi are tied, because he won and I only got 2 points. This is where I was a little bit worried, because obviously we've got another 9 holes to go. And also, in regards to that, the IGN guide that I was following obviously doesn't exactly tell you how to hit the shots, because it can't. But, you know, I was looking and it was like, the back 9 are the hardest ones, and I'm like, oh great. This is going to go terribly. Especially when something like that happens. But actually, no, this isn't a problem. You'd be surprised. But this actually isn't a problem. Because I have my special shot available, so... yeah. Special shot saved me there. Because I could just hit the ball straight. And maybe if I'd used the special shot in the first place, I wouldn't have had that problem anyway, but... it worked. And there we go. So we actually got a birdie here, which will certainly help us. Luigi under par, or on par, I should say. And Donkey Kong also on par. So I am, again, only a point ahead. And now we're getting into the back 9. So I don't believe we've actually seen any of these on the series before. I could be wrong on that. I can't remember if the back 9 was actually in episode 17 or 18. I don't think so. I think episode 8... I need to like go back and actually watch these. But I'm pretty sure like episode 18 is literally the same as episode 20. But obviously in episode 18 I fail. And I'm like, this sucks. And then I tried it again for episode 19 and it just enraged me so hard that was when I was like, no, this is going on hiatus now. But obviously the series has come back. That annoyed me. And then it did, you know, it got even worse. So I got a double bogey here.
Double bogey.
But it was okay because Donkey Kong won. Which meant it was me and Luigi tying again.
Ready?
So as long as I start doing well from now on, or at least Donkey Kong beats Luigi, you know, I'm okay. Now I don't know exactly why he hit it there, but he did. Like maybe he was going in for like, I forgot what it's called now, the duff shot or whatever, but yeah, I'm still kind of confused on why he went for the tree. Although, maybe if, like, considering the ball skips across the, you know, the lake there, maybe that's what he was also doing? I'm not sure. There we go, you know, Donkey Kong hitting me again. Although I think I was actually doing the boost at the same time, but yeah. And I just slightly overshot there, but I'm still quite close, which is okay. There we go. Got a birdie, which was good. And we get that kind of weird shot there of Luigi running backwards, even though, like, it kind of looked like he was behind the hole, but he wasn't. Just a weird perspective thing, I guess. Here we go, he's on stroke 7. So he's actually going to get a double bogey here. Now I'm 2 points ahead, which is good. 4 points ahead of Donkey Kong. Obviously, you can tell that. Now it's getting a bit dark again. God, this is a very long match then, isn't it, if you think about it. Actually, funnily enough, recording this in July. I believe you guys are seeing this. I think it's in November. Either November or December. Can't remember. But the funny thing about this is that the Open is happening. And I'm not really that much of a golf person. I do also know that the golf happens at the Olympics. Or it used to, anyway. I know it did at Rio 2016. I'm going to actually see if that's a thing in the 2024 Olympics. I imagine it is. Actually, I don't even know if there's a Mario Olympic 24 game. Mario and Sonic Olympic Games. Is there one? Doesn't seem to exist. Just a bunch of people wanting it to exist, but it doesn't seem to exist. Yes, anyway, let's just put Olympics 2024 golf and find out if there is actually golf in the 2024 Olympics. That'd be helpful. Yes, there is. Olympics.com, Paris 2024 golf. 1 hole 13 now. The first medal event was at the 4th of August. Okay. I think that's the second week then. I must have hit the flag then. I actually managed to save that. So, because I was assuming that it was going to go terribly there. I do love how Luigi got hit. I think he actually got put backwards, which was nice. So they're both actually over par. They're getting bogeys. And I got a birdie. It's a shame you don't actually get points based on that, but, you know, 3 points ahead. Again.
Ready?
It is weird that there isn't a Mario and Sonic Olympics 2024 game. Maybe there is by the time this actually comes out. That is the slight downside of when I do these, because like there's like, and especially considering I made videos like you know, I made them ages ago, released like, when I mentioned that this was on hiatus, right, what I mean by that is like the first 19 episodes of this I did in 2021 when the game came out, or 2022 at least, like right at the start. And then when I stopped doing YouTube after, like, there was a bit where I kind of gave up on YouTube on this channel, right? And I made all the videos private, and then instead of just making them public again, I was still recording stuff while I wasn't doing much, but I was still recording a couple of things while that was happening. And like Gran Turismo 7, and I decided, you know, instead of making everything public again just straight away and releasing Gran Turismo 7 like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule things again, and it's just going to, but the problem with that is it doesn't make things appear in subscription boxes. A little bit complicated, but anyway, right, so it does lead to some slightly awkward situations, because there's like Forza Horizon 5, there's an episode, or a couple of episodes probably, where I'm talking about getting a PS5. Because I got the PS5 when it was hard to get. It was the tail end of it being hard to get, but it was still when it was kind of hard to get, and I got like an invitation from my local big box store to get one. That's the way they were doing it. They were like, hey, do you want to get a PS5? I'm like, sure, I'll get a PS5. And because at that time I was actually thinking of getting a Series X. I wasn't really that picky. I was like, whichever one is, you know, the best, like whichever one I can get first, I'll get. Now I actually have both. But yeah, the PS5. There's a bit in Forza Horizon 5 where I'm like, oh, I've got a PS5. Or no, not that I've got a PS5. I'm getting a PS5 at this point. And then like, for anyone that's going to see it, right? There's been PS5 videos for ages. There's been Astro's Playroom. There's been Wreckfest. There's Gran Turismo 7. You know, there's been those PS5. It's like, well, duh. There's PS5 stuff. You've had it for ages. But the good thing about YouTube doing that is that those original videos, as long as they were released, and that's the worry kind of thing that I kind of have. So I don't know if some of them actually did get released where I was mentioning them. But like, as long as when they get rescheduled, they still keep the original release date. So that's technically a good thing, because if it's in the videos where I was mentioning, you know, the PS5 before I got it, but those released in 2021, 2022, before I actually got the PS5, then that's fine, because the Gran Turismo, Wreckfest, whatever videos, they have the correct release date, if that makes any sense. Anyway, we've got par there. We actually got double bogey on the last one. I didn't comment on that, but yeah, that wasn't good. These last ones are kind of hard, I'll be honest. Who would have guessed that the last holes on a course are difficult? Still ahead. I think it literally comes down to like who can hit the fastest in hole 18. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Because I think one of them beats me in this. So we're tied or something. Just hate the fact that Luigi just hits you, and you just immediately get bumped. It makes no sense. We're kind of lucky here in the fact that we're never going to hit hard enough to get lightninged. But we got par there, but Luigi beat us. And I probably would have beaten him actually if I'd used the putter, but I hadn't. So yeah, this last one, it literally comes down to speed. And I would have been very, very annoyed had I lost this. But I obviously didn't, you're seeing it. I mean, that's nothing, because obviously episode 18, I lost and you still saw it. But you know what I mean, like, if I'm doing the commentary after the fact on these now, yeah, you can be guaranteed that I completed these. That didn't help, is obviously an understatement, but yeah, that certainly didn't help. Actually, there is one thing, if you want, well, actually, I'll actually mention it at the start of the next one, because it kind of makes a little bit more sense for people to, you know, if you're a Mario fan, to hear it at the beginning, because as the video goes on, less people watch. So I will actually mention it at the start of the next one. A little thing that I'm going to be doing. Well, basically a little spoil. Well, I'll mention it here, but like, I'm going to basically have we got like a poll at some point on the community tab for 4 Mario games. Which one I'm gonna play all of them, but like which one is going to be first? Basically, going to be Wonder, Galaxy, Sunshine, and 64. Because all of them are on Switch, if you haven't worked that out. Also Odyssey, but I haven't got Odyssey, so, you know. I need to get... I should get Odyssey, but yeah. Anyway, we've finished the 18 holes, which means we have got the gold badge. And it means we can go to Mount Snow, which is good. So yeah, I have been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 22 of Mario Golf Super Rush on the Nintendo Switch. And I hope to see you next time for more. Ta-ra!